What if one simple notebook designed for hobbyist fermenters could generate steady, repeat sales for months? Imagine brewers who track every SCOBY, every pH reading, every flavor tweak. They come back to tools like that again and again. Welcome to KDP Low Competition Niches Daily. Today, we uncover a fresh, high-potential niche with strong demand and low competition. Here's your daily edge.
Quick promise. In about 9 minutes, you'll get 2 concrete product ideas, a fast validation method, 3 copy and paste AI prompts, a conservative profit breakdown, and a 20-minute checklist to test a real listing. No hype, just a practical path. Let me paint the customer. Picture a kitchen counter lined with mason jars. Yeast and bacteria are doing their work. The home brewer writes notes. Brew date, tea concentration, sugar grams, temperature, pH, flavorings, tasting notes. They treat fermentation like a lab. That behavior is buyer intent. Hidden gem niches convert quietly. Data doesn't lie. Product 1. Kombucha Batch and Flavor Lab Notebook. Think structured, repeatable pages for every batch. Batch number, brew date, tea details, SCOBY notes, fermentation time, temp, pH, flavor additions, tasting notes, rating, and a short experiment matrix to log variable tweaks. Product 2. Fermented Foods Starter Logbook. A beginner-friendly companion with checklists, safety reminders, a troubleshooting appendix, and quick recipe templates for kimchi, sauerkraut, pickles, designed to reduce anxiety for new brewers and funnel them into the lab notebook later. Why now? Communities on Reddit, Facebook groups, and Etsy show repeat purchasing behavior. Printable trackers, recipe cards, and marketplace listings for tools. On Amazon, you find many general fermentation or cookbook results, but very few focused lab-style logbooks for kombucha or fermented foods. Long-tail phrases like kombucha batch log or fermentation record book have low listing density but high intent, exactly the window we look for. Fast validation. 3 quick checks you can run now. 1. Amazon autocomplete and top search results for your long tails. How many dedicated logbooks appear? 2. Skim community threads. Search for how do you track batches or tasting notes template. 3. Check Etsy for printable trackers and physical logs. Buyers there often mirror Amazon purchasers. See templates being shared? That's a strong signal. I promised ready-to-run AI prompts. Paste these into your model and iterate. Prompt 1. Interior generator. Create a 120-page interior for a kombucha batch and flavor lab notebook with title page, quick safety checklist, 90 batch experiment pages, fields batch number, brew date, tea type, tea grams, sugar grams, SCOBY notes, fermentation time, temperature, pH, flavor additions, tasting notes, rating, action for next batch, 20 recipe template pages, and 10 index/revision pages. Use compact tables and printable margins for 6x9 paperback. Prompt 2. Metadata and keywords. Generate 8 keyword-rich title variations and 6 Amazon-optimized descriptions for a kombucha batch logbook targeting home brewers. Include long-tail terms, kombucha batch log, kombucha flavor journal, fermentation experiment notebook, and buyer intent phrases like track batches and replicable recipes. Keep titles under 200 characters. Descriptions should be punchy benefits with short feature lines. Prompt 3. Thumbnail test blurb. Write 3 short thumbnail copy lines for A/B testing. 1. Kombucha batch logbook. Repeatable recipes and flavor notes. 2. Kombucha lab notebook. Track pH, time, and taste. 3. Fermentation tracker. Perfect batches every time. Keep lines direct and legible at thumbnail size. Quick note, make your interior emotionally readable. Use prompts that instruct the model to write short labels, helpful micro examples on the first batch page, and small tips like note SCOBY texture here. Tiny human guides increase perceived value. Now, conservative profit math.
Price as medium content paperbacks at $6.99 to $9.99. KDP royalties approximate 60% of list price after printing. Example, price $8.99, estimated print cost $2.50, royalty roughly $8.99 minus $2.50 times 60%, about $3.29 per copy. With modest conversion from targeted traffic, say 0.5 to 1%, a few hundred daily impressions can produce steady small sales. Bundles lift lifetime value. Pairing the starter logbook with the Kombucha notebook can increase average order value by 10 to 30%.
20-minute action checklist. Speak into this like a timer. Minute 0 to 5, run Amazon autocomplete for 10 to 20 long-tail phrases and copy them into a sheet. Minute 5 to 10, search those phrases, count dedicated logbooks versus generic cookbooks, and note obvious interior cues. Minute 10 to 15, use prompt 1 to generate a minimum viable interior. Keep it to title page, safety checklist, and 20 batch pages for the test. Minute 15 to 20, create 2 thumbnail variations from prompt 3, set a $7.99 price, upload a draft listing to KDP, unpublished, and record the estimated print cost and search thumbnail visibility. That's a rapid go, no-go.
File tips. Use 6x9 trim, black and white interior to keep printing low, clean tables, 0.5-inch margins, export a high-res PDF. Thumbnails, bold fonts, high contrast color blocks, and short benefit lines. Readability at thumbnail size beats fancy graphics every time. I'll be candid about risks. This niche is narrower than broad cookbooks, so total volume is smaller. Some buyers want high-spec features, detailed pH tables, laminated inserts, or recipe cards, which raises production effort. And we must avoid reposting community recipes verbatim. Copyright and community norms matter. I know, more work, but the mitigations are straightforward.
Mitigations. Broaden appeal with a starter logbook to capture beginners. Use templated, repeatable interior sections to keep production efficient. Design the product as a framework that invites user entries rather than republishing community recipes. Offer small extras, printable recipe cards, or a cheap downloadable PDF to increase perceived value without heavy printing overhead. Scaling path in one sentence. Launch the Kombucha Lab notebook, add the starter logbook, create themed recipe cards and printable inserts, then test modest bundles and community giveaways to multiply reach. Partnerships with niche influencers or a single Facebook group PDF giveaway can multiply organic traction without large ad spend. Here's the immediate next step. Run the 20-minute checklist right after this episode. If you want done-for-you interiors and the exact prompts I use, grab the niche validation kit and the interior templates linked on the episode page. It includes the 3 AI prompts, ready to export 6x9 interiors, thumbnail templates, and a validation spreadsheet so you track results quickly. That's your actionable niche for today. Apply it and watch your author business grow. See you tomorrow. Publish smarter. Profit faster.